Robinson.
Oh man, Tara, I love her. But again, like kind of like Lily, you can't see Lily without Bella. You can't see Tara without Amber Lee. So, but I
Well,
know
I
she's
don't think we can talk about that yet.
Oh yeah, that's probably
It's
too
gonna be
early.
tough next year.
Yeah,
With Vandy.
we love you, Tara. Your dedication and persistence, awesome.
I won't mess with her. She gets it done.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. What about Ian?
Ian Higgins, that Jon Snow hair is
Gosh,
amazing.
Tara, you took my.
Yeah.
Yeah, and besides the cool cat hair, he's just like so chill. He's one of the most chill people I've ever met. But
gets it
always
done?
there and gets it done, reliable
Yeah.
to the nth degree. What about Cece?
Oh, you're asking me
Sorry.
again. Cece Holmberg. I am so happy that she joined band so that we could make musical memories together.
Amen.
It's people that come in not at the beginning like everybody else does.
Yeah.
That you're like, yes, we get to make those memories together. It's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a really smart young person, and I feel like I had some good times with her in Hawaii and got to really connect with her. So I'm glad I had the time to CC.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Caroline Kelly.
Speaking of Hawaii, I had the most real conversation with Caroline on the beach. She keeps it real, and I love that about you.
Don't even remember that I was there.
You were
so
there.
into that conversation.
Oh man, it was just awesome. Like, what a kid. Smart, intelligent, and just driven to the nth degree.
And I'm sorry, Caroline. I just feel like I need to apologize. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to my head.
Yeah. What about Emily Croxted?
Emily Croxted is such a great musician.
Yeah.
And she's so stinking smart.
Yeah.
Like she can play your flute and do her homework at the same time.
Yeah, right.
Love her.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's so good. She seems so mature. Yes, Carolina said mature, not mature, so I got it right this time. I love Emily, man. She's well beyond her years, and she's going to be a rock star.
Brendan Lehman.
Oh, Brendan Hart. That's the biggest thing about Brendan, and his musicianship is amazing, and one of the kindest people and heartfelt people you ever met in your life.
So passionate.
Oh.
It just bleeds from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On his face, his whole body. What about Coleman?
Cole is essential because I see him at Cub Foods all the time.
I'm just really glad that I got to know him. There's one funny memory I have of Cole. It was with the trombone quartet in the practice room, and he just like cracked a joke. And I'm like, Cole, that was Cole Leibel. That's awesome, man. I miss you, and I'm glad I got to meet you at least for a couple semesters.
Becca Macklin.
Rock. Becca is a rock, man. She's consistent and focused and driven. That's why she's the goalie. She is on point 100%.
Becca! I really don't. I don't skip your games because I don't like it. You know, I love it. You're amazing. I think of a well-rounded person.
Yeah.
Holy cow, Becca!
And you get her to smile. It's like,
yeah.
Awesome, Bella.
I feel like I can't talk about Bella Magri unless I talk about Lily Fox. Because I feel like I've spent the last 4 years listening to them giggle with each other.
Great job. Same, they go hand in hand with Lily. I love her smile. She gets it done, and just an awesome person. Love you, Bella. All right.
Madigan Manley.
Ooh, Madigan Manley. Yeah, I see her in Imagine Theater. That's the thing I think about Madigan. I always see her there. And I really miss her band. She's always, she gets it done even if it comes at the last second. She gets it.
The first thing that came to my mind is just all the memories that we've had from Ireland and from Hawaii. Just great memories together.
What about the Rubes? Ruby.
Oh my gosh, her sound is gorgeous on the flute.
I
hope she does something with it after this because she sure can. And then something about birds. I don't know. I feel like birds are going to come and attack me. I think there's birds in her house.
That's hilarious.
I think one may have made it into the graduation recording. I'm not sure. But anyways, just gorgeous flute sound.
Yeah, her personality and musical tone, man, they're both beautiful. She's got it all. She's great. Yeah. And I always just think of her and Robert. I imagine them going roller skating because I remember they go roller skating every Friday. So I just love to see that. Awesome, Ruby. We'll miss you.
Logan Maurer.
Oh, another rock like Becca. Just focused, driven, disciplined. Amazingly respected by his peers and for great reasons because he is amazing.
Yeah, he is a leader by example.
Absolutely.
And he just gets it done.
President Logan.
Yeah.
I vote for you right now.
Yeah.
All right, we got Morgan Emmons.
No. We have Morgan Nair.
Morgan Nair.
Yeah. Morgan Emmons was last year. She's another one I'm so glad came to South so that we could have all these memories together and for her to build a color guard program with Gwen these last years.
Right.
Just so kind and just so awesome to have around.
Yeah, she was always so responsible. She always said, "What we need this for guard. We need this for guard." Thinking ahead of the ball game for it.
Yeah.
110% and passionate about that guard.
Yeah.
Morgan, you rock.
Eli Pickett.
Oh, Eli, I love you. The passion and the progress he's made on trumpet. I can't believe he's the same trumpet player this year as he was before. You are incredible, and you love people, and we love you right back, man.
Yeah. Sweet trumpet player. All I can think of is the cool solo from this last year.
Sure.
So, I'll
Absolutely.
always remember Pearl Harbor Show, and I'll always remember Eli playing the solo.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
What about Pie?
Pie. That's what I got. I'll promise I'll never call you Alex. And I feel like I should flex my calf for him because he always liked my calf. So there you go, bud.
I always feel like Pie would ask how something went or something, and it would be, that sucked. Then I'd hear Phoenix say, Pie. Be positive. I love you, Pie, man.
Solveig Romrig.
Oh, she rocks that trombone, the range, and she's truly just so kind and would do anything for anyone else. She takes on underclassmen and helps the underclassmen feel connected, and she just loves people. I love her so much.
She is Slavy G. Yeah, I'm so glad because obviously she's a rock star and everything. And I was so glad a couple years ago when she came over into jazz band too.
Yeah.
To share those experiences together.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What about Ellie Sanders?
Ellie Sanders. Her mouth has really improved over the last few years because before you started, it was very, very dirty. And boy, is she a good marcher.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Scared is the thing I wrote on my phone about Ellie. I will not take you on ever. And I loved our conversation. For some reason, it stuck out to me in the dressing room. We were just talking flutes, but it was just such a neat conversation to have with you. Love you, Ellie.
Haley Siegel.
Siegel. I love Siegel. She's a good trumpet player. The thing about her is she's not afraid to speak up about herself. When she says, no, I can't do this, she'll tell you. And that's an important characteristic. You got to know your limits, and she does.
Siegs, man, she pushed through this last year.
Yeah.
Tough fall season for her, and she just kept pushing and kept pushing.
Never gave
Tough
up.
Kid.
Yeah.
Tough kid.
Amen.
Love you, Siegs.
Olivia Simpson.
Olivia Simpson will do anything for the band program.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the first thing that comes to my head.
Yeah, it was like if it's her last dollar or the band program, it'd probably be the band program. She loves it, and she loves people, and she made a huge impact.
Yeah.
She really helped us out this year. Thanks, Olivia. Let's see, am I up? So this would be Tommy Sorensen.
That hair.
The other thing about Tommy is he's the master negotiator. I think he should be a defense attorney or something in the future. Because he always come in about his grade, and somehow I'd always like, all right, Tommy, you'll get 100% or whatever. Since I'm too soft. Love Tommy to death, and that hair is going to take you far.
Stanji, Paul St. Ange.
St. Ange. Oh, huge heart, man. He is just filled with passion, and he cares so deeply about band and just people in general. I adore Paul St. Ange. Thanks for your drum major leadership. You made a huge impact this year.
Yeah, passion definitely bleeds from him is right on the surface.
Yeah.
But he's another person that would do anything for the band program.
Amen.
That's just the first thing that came to mind.
Right.
So,
what about Maddie Toombs?
Maddie Toombs. I don't want to make a mistake around her because I know she'll tell me about it.
Right.
And maybe she's another one, and I could probably help with her homework during class. But just is a lover of people and wants the highest standard and is not scared to push that onto people.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Future band mom, Maddie Toombs. Sorry, Maddie.
That
Happy
means
birthday.
she'll have like 18 birthdays a year.
Exactly. Love Maddie Toombs.
Gwen Wellness.
Gwen is passionate about guard and dance and that smile and that poise. I just remember that from the show. She got into the character and sold it, Gwen. You sold it.
Exact same thing. Started with passion. Very passionate person. Huge part of building our color guard program over the last couple of years.
Yeah,
Just
stop getting
absolutely
injured.
love it.
That's the only thing. We got Lander Wells.
I will never be able to lift as much as him. Unless, and I probably shouldn't say this, unless all of his appendages were, he'd probably still be able to do it, like, with his head. Like, but
yeah.
he's so kind.
Yeah, right. He is raw. Both his thoughts and his body, obviously those And I had some great thought-provoking conversations with Lander. Some of the most thought-provoking this whole year. He's a very, very intelligent guy. Love Lander and your strongman contest.
Sarah Whipple.
Oh, Sarah, music. Loves music, an amazing musician. And that comes through in her playing. She's one of the most emotional players I think I've seen. She moves as she plays, and she really gets into it. Love Sarah.
And such a hard worker.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good musician. Really hard worker.
Absolutely.
And by the way, I have a bag of money for you to take home.
Nice. How about Jordan?
Jordan
Weigreen, yeah.
The first memory that comes to my mind for her is the flight home from Hawaii, talking about some musicians, and you should listen to this music.
Yeah.
It's just like little moments like that that are just the first thing that's triggered.
Same thing when she gets excited. It's just like her face beams, and you can't help but feel happy.
Yeah.
Love Jordan.
Julie.
Julie, she's funny. Julie, you're funny. I can see her just laughing and like saying, "Stop talking about me." She's an awesome musician, and can you find anyone more reliable and dedicated than Julie? You rock. Thanks for making it such a great year.
Yeah, and her smile.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody respects her.
Absolutely.
And she just gets it done.
Absolutely.
Just awesome, dependable. Yeah.
Amen. Last but not least, we got Ellie Zimmerman.
Ellie Zimmerman. She is so kind to people.
Yeah.
Like, if I could have my kids be that kind,
yeah,
that's what I want. And one of the many people in band that rides horses. We have like this huge horse riding group inside the band program.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She is one of them.
So Wheezy and Zimmerman.
Oh no, not just those two. Many.
I'm learning so much about her. She's great.
Yeah.
And that smile, when she smiles, it's like, love you, Ellie. She's great. And she added to the graduation recording. I love that.
Yeah.
It's so cool that she got to enjoy the project. So
yeah,
that's a wrap. Now we got to
now
tell
we're
her.
on to the John Philip Sousa.
See, you want to do John Philip Sousa? Yeah, take that.
John Philip Sousa. So as you know, this is like the biggest award that we can give in the band program on the concert band side to a student that has worked hard all 4 years. They've done solo ensemble. They were superiors at that.
Right.
They're in honor ensembles. Passionate musician. Just who would you say this is a model of our band program?
Right.
Of the highest achieving musician. And so we took a poll of the seniors, and we both talked.
Yep. And
it was unanimous. Congratulations, Sarah Whipple! Great work over the last 4 years, and your musicianship is, I can't just keep sending me recordings of you in years to come.
Can we get shoes big enough to symbolize what impact Sarah made? She is great. Wow. Awards in the mail. So the next one we have.
It's actually not. Her mom actually has it.
Apparently. Oh, there you go.
And is getting it engraved.
Oh, there you go.
So you can bring it back to me when you bring me back that bag of money.
Awesome. On to the jazz side of things. You guys probably know who this is going to be. Who's the most reliable? Who's the most focused, driven? The rock of the group that never misses a beat. You know who he is. We love him to death, and he's respected by every single one of us because of his musicianship, his drive, and his focus. He's incredible. We're going to miss our Louis Armstrong winner next year, Mr. Logan Lauer.
Congratulations, Mr. Solid.
Oh, he's just always. We never had to worry about Logan.
And I'm so bummed we didn't get this final concert so we could do a ripping guitar solo.
We had talked about that because he was always so selfless, and he didn't ever say like, "Hey, when do I get my moment?" But we wanted to give that to you, and it never happened. Stupid COVID.
So 2019, 2020. Concert bands, jazz bands, marching bands, all the great experiences. Holy cow, am I glad we got to go to Hawaii in December.
Amen.
So that we had that.
Yeah.
What a year, everybody. Yeah. Congratulations. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for a great year. And we so looking forward to seeing where the seniors go and what they do. But starting again in a few weeks with marching band.
Yay. So, the impact you guys have made is astounding. And the resilience you're going to leave with after surviving pandemic is going to be awesome.
So, love you guys.
Love you guys to death. Have a great couple of weeks.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Peace.